Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynda, and I would like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your weekly predictive reading for November 2019. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Capricorn, off camera I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the issue of the matter. The Ten of Swords, Capricorn, air energy. This is a card of endings. It's an ending to painful, backstabbing gossip. Perhaps you had back surgery and you're healing now. This is a card of it only gets better from here. It's the end of a period of trials and hardships. You might have felt like you hit rock bottom. You're making a clean break from past hurtful pain, and now a new cycle begins. So you might have given up. Now there's closure. It's enough. It was as bad as it possibly could have gotten. Now there's nowhere to go but up. You may have felt you've been a victim, been betrayed or lied to. This is someone that might feel that they made huge sacrifices for others and yet received nothing in return. So pick yourself up and get on with life. This is a lesson learned. It's no making the same mistakes twice. These are painful endings. It's broken trust. It's drawing wisdom from defeat. This is something that can no longer be fixed. You'll need to start manifesting a new beginning. This is allowing change rather than fighting it. This is, you see that the dawn is breaking over the horizon. It's the end of something, a relationship, a circumstance, even a false way of seeing a situation, and it rings of truth and clarity of vision, which brings about the inevitable death. And the dawn breaking gives promise of rebirth and clearing the ground for something new. Be careful about drawing conclusions too quickly, and you will achieve most with peace of mind and presence of mind. This can be the end of a painful separation or an illness or quarrels. You'll soon be able to see the situation realistically and move forward. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. This is your subconscious influences that you are unaware of. Number 7 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Chariot. This can be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, someone with Cancer in their chart, you or someone else. This card represents triumph. It's success and control over the forces of nature, as well as ill health and money difficulties or enemies of any sort, including your own lower animal passions. This is a clear sense of purpose. It's struggle or conflict of interest and putting commitment to the test. This card may indicate travel. It could be travel and comfort. It can also represent your car or transportation. This is someone who's victorious over the external problems of life. They have a confident personality. This can be a fight for self-assertion. It's action and determination, overcoming obstacles, and clearing the path to victory of your desires. It's swift action in reaching your goals. It can also mean assistance is on the way. Can be creating a firm foundation on which to pursue your desires with a clear sense of purpose. These are soul tests and advancements. Movement fueled by planning and willpower. Someone might be waiting for conditions to be just perfect, but when are they ever? This is someone ready to move forward, and it's that little extra push hard that you can fix any trouble that arises. This is commencement and challenge and victory. It's being purposeful and brave and driven, disciplined, ambitious, and victorious. It's balancing carnal and spiritual forces. It's movement fueled with planning. You could be pursuing or completing a goal, overcoming obstacles and moving forward. Could be accelerating your efforts and staying on track. You're overriding doubts and you're proving yourself. And you're ready to move forward. The Ten of Swords with the Chariot card, this is contemplating on how you or others have blocked or stopped you. It's putting a halt to a troubling karmic pattern. It's staying focused and determined even when there are obstacles ahead. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. New beginning, Capricorn. The Ace of Swords, air energy, the root of all air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is a new beginning. New beginning with realization and clarity and truth. It's a brand new way of life, a major breakthrough, a new direction in your life, and it brings prosperity, recognition, and spiritual growth. This represents triumph over difficulties. You'll need to grasp this opportunity. It's a spark, a communication. It's strength in adversity. There's a sense of inevitable change that comes with this card, a card of great power, force, and strength. So build your strength against adversity and study all aspects of a problem carefully and do not make any rash or hurried decisions. By being assertive or aggressive, you can overcome. This can be a communication that's in need of clarifying, and you'll find a clear meaning or the truth. This card always delivers the reality of a situation. The Ten of Swords with the Ace of Swords, this is closing a cycle and beginning a new one. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome. It's the resolution. And this could be a surprise because it's in the future position. Number 19 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Sun. This can be in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as this is Leo's ruling planet. This has to do with attainment and liberation, marriage, fulfillment, with enthusiasm and clarity and optimism. Could even be moving. This is happiness and success for the future, with esteem and honor. It's material happiness and success and attainment. Can represent a good marriage. It's happy reunions and pleasures in the simple life. It's letting your light shine. It's contentment, joy, freedom, and a sense of rebirth and simplicity. There's a resolution of those opposing forces, and now there's optimism and excitement and fresh opportunities. Fears and mysteries vanish. Everything becomes simple with this card, sometimes too simple. And now a cycle can begin anew, and good things can come into your life. There's achievement. This brightens any of the negative cards, like the Ten of Swords, which you've got 3 1s in your reading. The Sun card, number 19, breaks down to a 1. The Ace of Swords is a 1. And number 10 of Swords, that also breaks down to a 1, which is 3 1s in your reading, which represents new successes. And let's see, the 10 of Swords with the Sun card. This is a silver lining. Matters are going to turn around quickly, and whatever ended is a blessing in disguise. This reduces any of the negative effects. It's good news. And now your 5th card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's not something that you're sharing with others yet, but you are consciously aware of this. The Queen of Pentacles, this is you, Capricorn, can be a male or female. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is someone that's nurturing. They're domestic. They're practical and capable and orderly. They're generous and benevolent. They respect money as a tool and they do not worship it. They want tangible results from the money they distribute or offer. This is someone that could be a mother. Their fertility and security indicated here. This can represent a harvest after much labor, and its prudent uses of resources. This is someone that's protective and nurturing and resourceful and bountiful. They're down to earth. They're a homemaker and they're healthy. They love gardens and growing things. Fertility is represented. This is someone that loves nature. They're affectionate and caring. They know how to manage money. And they're clever and they enjoy gossip. They love the good things in life, and having acquired them, they're content to spend their life enjoying them. And they're satisfied when they get what they want. This can also indicate help given of a practical nature, or a nurturing nature. This is representing material concerns, and she teaches us that what is cherished must be cared for. This is someone that puts a high value on stability. She's the part of us that revels in gardening and cooking and craft making, massaging and being massaged. They're all physical sensations that leave us feeling content and whole. She's our love of comfort and luxury, and yet can still be frugal about it. It may be someone may not be showing or saying how they feel. And take some time to consider all options before you proceed. The Ten of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, this is overcoming betrayal by self-healing. It's self-defense techniques, or it could be also the healing of back surgery. And your Ten of Swords with the your Chariot with the Ace of Swords is the inner and outer resolve to overcome setbacks. This is an unstoppable force. Chariot with the Sun card, you will be rewarded for taking big risks. The stars are aligned and the universe is protecting you. There's a controlling element involved here, but go for it. The Chariot with the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone taking charge of finances. The Ace of Swords with the Sun, this is a look at a big improvement over the mastery of what has been troubling you. Ace of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, this can be nursing someone back to health, and it's also finding out someone's true character. The Queen of Pentacles with the Sun card, this is paying attention to details. It's someone that shines a light on where you're going, and it represents nurturing someone. And now here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. Capricorn, you've got DNA, which represents karma. DNA. Karma, a concept in many Eastern religions, is a Sanskrit word implying the greater universal laws of cause and effect. It's providing an implied code of ethics within the structure of the seemingly endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, which we experience throughout our lives in many different versions. The mistaken notion about karma is that it's some kind of punishment, but it's far from that. In fact, in its purest form, it simply asserts that our conduct in this lifetime will be determined in our next incarnation. It has also come to mean how our behavior and actions in this lifetime create consequences in a slightly different version of the Golden Rule. We not only carry our soul's karma into this lifetime, but also embedded in the complex coding of our DNA is our genetic ancestral karma. The double helix structure of DNA contains codes that have been passed down from our parents and grandparents as well as our ancestors. Therefore, we have some of the same genetic information that comes from the DNA of very early humans. In this card, we see two intertwined serpents with double helixes on either side. Variations of this archetypal image exist in many cultures, both traditional and contemporary. It is a graphic representation of the most ancient ancestry that we can lay claim to, our DNA, the fundamental substance of life itself that provides substantial determination of our life path. Capricorn, aspects of your soul entered your primitive physical self long before you had begun to take form. While the DNA that you inherited from your biological parents has a physical component, it also has a soul pattern that came together in the creation of you. You are predisposed to follow the karmic dictates of this patterning to some extent. Yet as you evolve in your consciousness and expand the light of awareness, you can make choices that shift and modify this ancestral design. This is one of those times. You can feel the tug of your soul that is both ancient and karmic, yet you also recognize the persistent and loving communication from your higher self that contradicts the more familiar solutions before you. The choice is up to you, but know that every time that you heed the guidance of your higher self, no matter what etheric or physical form it takes, human consciousness is elevated. In a sense, it becomes a choice between destiny and fate. Fate is that which we cannot change. Destiny is that which you are meant to do. Fate is what happens when we do not take responsibility for our own life. Destiny is what happens when we commit to growing, learning, and taking chances. Being destined for greatness only comes through active, conscious decisions. Fate is what you cannot change because you never try for greatness. Destiny is potential. Thanks, you guys, Capricorn. I hope you stay tuned in by leaving me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe or even say hi. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.